Welcome back, kids. It's Guido again, and today we are going to be looking at the story Through the Roof. Jesus heals a paralyzed man. Let's go ahead and read it. Full, the house was full. Jesus was in the house, teaching and healing. Everyone wanted to see him. Ooh, look at that. The house that they're trying to get into is full. Everybody's trying to get in, but nobody can get in. There's no way in. Do you guys see any other doors, any other way in? I don't see any other way in. Everything is super full, super jam-packed. There's no way getting in that house. Some men had a friend who could not walk. They believed that Jesus could heal him, so they carried him into the house on a mat. So here come the men. They're bringing their friend who doesn't know how to walk. What good friends these guys are. They want Jesus to heal this guy, their friend. We found a Bible gem. Isn't that awesome? Because the house was so full, they couldn't get in. So they carried their friend up the steps to the flat roof and started tearing up the tiles. Oh man, look, they're going up to the roof. They're tearing it up. They're tearing the roof up. They're destroying it because they want their friend to be able to get in the house. What good friends. They won't stop at anything to get their friend closer to Jesus. I encourage you guys to not let anything stop you from helping your friends get closer to Jesus. We have a question right here. Let's go ahead and answer it. Did the men believe Jesus could heal their friend? Yes or no? You're right. The answer is yes. Let's continue reading. They opened a hole in the roof. Everyone in the house looked up, amazed. Then they lowered their friend into the middle of the crowd. Look at that. They tore up the roof, and now they're finally able to get in there and lower their friend into the house. And there's Jesus. There's all the old people and all the young people and a puppy. All right, what good friends. Oh, but here we have the mean Pharisees. Oh, the roof fell on that guy for being a jerk. That's what he gets. They thought Jesus would heal their friend. Instead, Jesus said to him, "Your sins are forgiven." The religious leaders were very unhappy. Only God can forgive sins. Who do you think you are, buddy? Look at the religious leaders. What? You can't forgive sins? You're crazy. Only God can do that. You can't say that this guy's sins are forgiven. I found a Bible gem. Let's see what happens. Little doggy, the people. What's easier, asked Jesus, to forgive a man's sins or to make him walk? To show you that I have God's power to forgive sins, I will heal his legs. Look at that. The Pharisees, the religious leaders, they're like, what? What are you talking about? So Jesus tells them, what's easier? Is it easier for me to tell this guy get up and walk after he's not been able to walk his whole life? Or is it easier for me to tell him forgive your sins? It's easier for me to tell him that I forgive your sins. It'd be harder for me to tell him get up and walk. But really, if we're really speaking here, if I truly have the power, if I am able to make this guy get up and walk, then I also have the power to help him have his sins forgiven, which is actually harder because forgiving someone's sins is way harder than helping someone walk because only God can forgive sins. So let's ask this question. Who was let down through the roof of a flat building? Was it the little boy and his dad? Was it this woman? Or was it the guy who couldn't walk for his whole life? Or was it the guy who couldn't walk? It was the guy who couldn't walk. Pick up your mat and walk home, Jesus said to the man, and he did. His friends cheered, woohoo! And so did everyone else. Now the house was filled with praise. Look at that. Pick up your mat and walk, buddy. He picks up his mat. He's walking. Yay! He's walking. He finally gets to walk. Are the Pharisees happy about this? They're like, boo, what is this? Terrible. It's terrible, terrible. What a bunch of meanies. Here's our concluding question. Jesus has the power to forgive sins. Is this true or is this false? If Jesus has the power to help someone walk, he of course has the power to help forgive sins. This is true. Word complete. Let's get into the activity, you guys. Story, memory, match. Let's see if we can find out all the matching ones. Have little girl, boy and his dad, friends and the friends and the lame man. The Pharisees, here we have little girl and the little girl. Palm tree, Jesus, the evil Pharisees, boy and his dad, because the house was crowded, remember? We have Jesus. And lastly, we have the palm tree that was shooting out coconuts. They love them coconuts. Level 2. Palm tree, little girl. Oh, check it out. 1, 2, 3. We have Jesus. We have the evil Pharisees. 4. We have little guy. Let's see if we can find another. Oh, palm tree and palm tree. Boom. Just like that. Have a little dog. The Pharisees. A little dog. Oh, we messed up. There's the little dog. And there's the boy and his dad. Are you guys ready for the hardest level? Can you guys get to this level on your app at home? We have a palm tree, a guy jumping up after he's been healed. Isn't that awesome? Old man and a dog. Doggy goes right there. Old man and little girl. Little girl right there. His friends, old man. Oh, that's the dad. That's not the old man. The dad goes right there. There's Jesus. There's the Pharisees. There's the man with the mat. There's the old man. And lastly, we have the great friends taking the lame man to Jesus. That's how you guys should take your friends to Jesus, no matter what. Do whatever you can, get over every obstacle. Take your friends closer to Jesus however you can. Let's go home. So with that, I hope that you guys enjoyed this study. I hope that you guys continue watching these videos and growing closer to the Lord. I love you guys so much. Be blessed and have a great week. Bye-bye.